Hello everybody and welcome back to Workers and Resources. Last time out we got this power up and running. Well, this is working nicely. We've got people in the power plant at all times thanks to the cable cars. They're keeping a constant flow in there. Nearly full there. Yeah, we've got plenty of coal coming in. We were running out of iron ore, so I upped it a little bit. Coal ore, I mean, sorry, not iron ore. We're gonna get to iron pretty soon. There are some things, sorry about the camera movement there, there are some things I want to change slightly. Right, one thing immediately I've got in here, because I had a space, I've got this. Remove that and remove that. And get this semi heading out to the border. I'll leave him. Right, these ones are going picking up steel, so rather than running empty, hopefully they will get the order. Unload bricks, there we go. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Does this have a storage? I'm a little bit. I've not tried that before, so now they're going to go and set bricks anyway. But we've got the extra coal coming in now anyway, so he says there's no coal in there, but there are 3 trucks coming with coal. What are you carrying? You're carrying bricks, so we should be able to manage that. I might turn that off if we start running out of bricks. In fact, no, this is a bad idea. No, stop it. Bad idea. Let's get them up. Let's get the steel up to 50%. Yes. I'm not starting off very well here, am I? I had a plan in mind. I did have a plan, honestly. Right, thank you, go away. What did I want to do here? What I wanted to do here was I wanted to take these trucks out of here. Back to there. Carrying anything? No. Back to there. It's full. It's full. It's full. Now what are you doing? The dumper's picking up coal, that's alright, you can go and sit in there for a bit. Right, what I wanted to do here was I can remove that. I'm just going to have this doing components because I did run out of components quite a few times. So I want another couple of covered hulls. The V3s on there, please. Yeah, so that's 3 trucks going to get components and fill that up to 50%. It's not a great deal more, but it should speed it up a little bit because there was a few times I ran out of components completely and I ran out of steel completely as well. So, right, I've sent things places, I'm going to forget where they are now. Right, we had a fix today. A little hot fix. There was a problem demolishing some of these old houses, which is why I haven't done so far. Occasionally children would get stuck in them and you couldn't move them, and repeatedly clicking on them would crash the game in frustration. So yeah, it's been fixed today. Fantastic. It was only reported yesterday, I think. Well, it's been reported the last couple of days, but I sent the save game in today, this morning. Right, so what I'm thinking here is I'm going to start removing these houses, and there's a reason behind this. Got plenty of extra housing. I've got plenty of space. Maybe be doing this individually. Delete some of this road that I don't mean to. This middle bit of road can go, but it lags a bit when you've got the bulldozer on. Yeah, I've lost my track of thought now. What was I saying? Oh, I'm also sitting in a rather uncomfortable position. Right, let's get this footpath thing on. Get all these footpaths out of here. No! He really didn't like that. Let's try this again. Let's delete them one by one this time. Unfortunately, it does crash occasionally when you're doing things like that. I did notice a brief notification just before it crashed saying there was I think there was a vehicle on there. It might have been an ambulance or something. There was something, it could have been, there was something on the road I think, right where I just demolished the footpath, so you just got to be careful of that when you're demolishing footpaths and things. Just make sure there's no vehicles passing at exactly the same time. Yes, it is a little bit of a bug, but it's also what happens when you get a little bit haphazard and trigger happy. Ever said what I'm doing here yet? I don't think I have. I'll just try to concentrate on this. Right, let's do this gently now. I'm putting in a shopping centre. The reason being is my little shopping centres are not really coping at the moment, and I've had a few people leave. It's not drastic amounts, we're still in the positive population statistics, which is good. But I have lost a couple of hundred people. I'm so nervous doing this. Yeah, so what are you doing? It's making me really nervous, this. Yeah, so I need a bigger shopping centre here. It's just them little shops are not coping anymore, and we do need some more sports facilities because we haven't got any more. Haven't got anywhere near enough sports. Right, we're safe. We're out of the danger zone. Let's just delete the end bits of road before there's any traffic on them. And we can delete that bit. There we go. Right, now then. Shop. Now excuse me, I have picked a shopping centre, but I can't remember which one it is. Not that one, that's massive. Yeah, no, that's too big. Go with that one. This is what, that's it, right. I'm going to put this in here. Needs road access. Can deliver to it. Do the road access there. Does mean cutting off them houses. The reason being is that this swimming pool is pretty big. In the middle there. Don't know if I need a road connection to it, but I'm presuming it might have a vehicle station on it, in which case I do need a road connection. Now then, does this shopping centre, now that if I can find it again, does this fit in this gap? Yeah. If it'll go sideways. Got any wires in there or anything? There's nothing blocking the way. Got green there. That's funny, if I detach the road it goes green. Just flatten it and then move it a little bit. Try to leave room for footpaths. I don't think I need them in between. Just as long as I can get them around so people can walk. Oh, there. That road straighter. Oh, you're gonna let me do that then. Right, so I wanted to get footpaths along here. Always make sure to leave a little bit of a gap. Don't need all of these connecting up, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, if your footpath is over the edge of the arrow, it won't connect up. I think we'll get one on there. We'll get one to there. Connect that one to there. One can go and connect to there. Just get a couple of them connected up. And connect that one because it's a through path. Close that one. Get a pass through there, we can. Get a pass through there as well. Make sure we've got plenty of access. Jiggly jiggly. Dancing symbols. I wasn't gonna get sick of them at some point. They do make me laugh though. Let's see if we can't decorate this up with a few bushes and trees. Not pines. Give me nice beech trees. Couple of populars. Yeah, no, that's not right. Right, so we've got a big shopping centre and a big, massive, great big swimming pool in the middle of town there now. Once that's built, I'm just wondering. I don't think they're going to quite be able to reach, so I need to leave them shops there anyway. It does mean we can expand. I might get rid of that shop. I might put another shop up here. I don't need to right now, but I think what I'm going to do a little bit later on is I'll move the shop up here somewhere, and then I can expand this area. We can have some blocks of flats. I'm probably do something different than my brick ones. I'm not going to just do the whole town in them. We'll have some high rises and some panel buildings and stuff, but it's still 1960s, so I figured we're making bricks, so we might as well use bricks for now. Once we get to panels, I mean I could go and build a panels factory quite easily. I don't want to take any more gravel off this though, because I'm already struggling a little bit at times. We're running out. It's starting to fill back up again now, but yeah, I had to auto buy some for a while. I should have switched the collection point to this one. I was just concentrating on the video, so I purchased some gravel, which I didn't really want to do. But it stopped my video. It stopped everything from working, so I'd already spent quite a few hours. Right. So big cinema. I hope that music's not too loud. The speakers are a bit loud. Right, how are we doing? We're about 15 minutes in. Right, so there are our first two big buildings in town, and that should provide enough. I wanted to build a cinema. We've got this little theatre over here. I can't build it here because there's a playground there. Just wondering where I could actually squeeze in. Yeah, look at you. keep that road in at least. Just thinking I could take this road out and put it here. This nice little theatre. I could go right there actually. Let's see if I can do this without having to move the road. Right folks, but these empty flats available. Leave them too. I'm nervous. Save as what? Episode 5, aren't we? What do you think you? Do one at a time calmly and not go mad with the clicking. There we go. Right, will you squeeze in? Oh, go on. Be nice. There, be really nice for me if you could. There really isn't anything in your way. I might take this road out. Cinema Soul Juice is a bit too big. This one's massive. This one's too big. That one's too big. That one's too big. That. Something tiny, but it only has 2 staff. We've got. Lex has. I think so. He's done a big Ferris wheel. It's really nice, but it's not animated, unfortunately, because we can't do animations yet. What the heck is that? A massive telephone booth. That is too small. Yes, definitely too small. It's this theatre here I wanted. This would be just about right for this bit, but unfortunately, it's going to make me take this road out. Oh, the thing just jumped on me then. Right. Ambulance there, be careful. And just stay in your houses for a minute, will you, people? There. I'll let you back out again in just 1 minute. Don't need the road connection. Do it there, but that's just a bit too far back. Maybe did want it sort of straight in line with them, really. I'm definitely not going to get that road around the back of there. I don't know. Wiggly road. Right, now these people need to be able to get out of here pretty quick. I can connect that, but I won't be able to connect that bit up there if I do that, so set that around a little bit like that. That might just about do it, yeah, that's fine. Oh no. Take that end bit off there. Still can't connect. Sorry folks. Looks like you're moving. Otherwise they're just gonna leave. Anybody who moves into that house is gonna leave. I don't know what to buy them. If they leave, they leave. Well, they've already started building this. Let's just suspend that for a minute. Let's suspend that for a minute and suspend that. Build the footpaths and things, just, yeah, don't build them just yet. I want to save them for the video, for the time lapse. Right. I don't know if them things are going to set back up properly again or not. I'll go and check them later. What did I want to do next? Now, I have got the bitumen power plant. However, this only produces 3 tons of bitumen a day, and that power plant can take up to 24. So, unless I had 8 of these running, I'm not going to be able to keep up with it. It only has like 25 staff as well, so even if I run it with 5 staff at a fifth of the rate, I'm still going to need a couple of these to be able to keep up with the fuel. It's just not worth building at the moment. What I do need to do now is go and check where everybody is. Right. Those 2 are there, there's 1 there. Right, what I need to do is get these 3 off here. Because I'm going to redevelop this area. Obviously. Who are you? Yeah, you're them. Right, now just to prevent anything else from coming down here, let's just alright, don't take out a section of the road. Got stung trying to overtake there, I think. Right, now then. Set this back to about here. Electricity, please. Take out these wires. Can remember which way they're going. This way. There we go. Make sure I don't take out the wrong ones. Oh, yeah. Oh, you had it there. Cursor was a bit off. Right. That has cut off the power to the farms. Now, the farms will continue to work momentarily until the vehicles run out of fuel. And as soon as they head off to try and get some fuel, they get stuck. Like them 2 have. Well, that's fine. Because we're going to alter things regarding the farm. First thing I wanted to do, watch all my bulldozers be out. Oh no, we're alright. They are actually dipping into the water. If we go a bit closer, of course it's going dark. Can't see them, they're digging into the water. Now, I can't make this too wide because I won't be able to get electricity cables across it. I just want to make it like a ship canal. Well, it is a ship canal, it's going to allow ships to come through. Eventually. I did buy a extra concrete crew, I probably mentioned it in the last video, but build a construction yard up with pretty much all just concrete, cement tankers. It's because it was taking so long to get them buildings built. Now then, when I build this bridge, I need to build it at a certain height in order to let ships through, because I'm not going to be able to build the biggest ships anyway, but I'm not going to use them. But ships are different heights, and like Some lower bridges will let smaller ships through, but won't let the bigger ones through. The good thing is we're already raised up. I don't have to raise it up ridiculous amounts. There's something rather satisfying about this. It might not be that satisfying to watch. Digging out a big trough. Right, let's calm down a bit. Let's just. All I wanted to do was tidy that edge up. There we go. Right. And then head into there. Do that side first. In fact, I wanted to put another road in. Maybe like this. I think you auto save. Yeah. Stop jumping on me. Does that every now and again. It just freezes for a split second, and if I'm moving the camera, the screen just suddenly jumps. Right. I was thinking of come out. Maybe to that there. That going down a little bit, it is. Let's remove that bit. Let's flatten this, raise this bit up a little bit. Doing a funky bit there. Like it. Right, bridges. An arch bridge. Truss bridge. See, these ones are not going to let bolts under, I don't think. It's these ones, you need one of these for bolts. Don't know, I've not used them before. So, with trolleys, I don't need trolleys, we're not using trolleys. Tied arch bridge, truss bridge, just an arch bridge, I think this. Get up a little bit. That looks straight to the road. No, and that road's not straight either. Let's cancel that completely. Just keep stuttering every now and again, it's making me nervous. Frame rate's alright. 60 frames a second at the moment. Does drop over the industrial area, but how's that looking? Still wonky. Much better though. Do it this way. 4. Oh, we've got plenty of height. How tall is that? Is that ridiculous? I don't even think that's tall enough. You can connect there. I think I might come up a little bit. If I have to rebuild it, I have to rebuild it. Let's put this down to the ground somewhere. Oops. Let's get the bits. Get this back a bit. Now, do we want this road going this way? Oh, that jerking is it's quite annoying. No, I don't need to go this way with the road. I do need to come this way though. get this round here and connect that up on there will do. We've got crossroads there they can get across. Right, let's get that. I need to press cancel then. Let's get that done, but let's suspend that bridge there. Why are we on fast forward? I'm sure I've got ships that will go under that. Oh, I really hope I've got ships that will go under that, otherwise I'm going to have to rebuild it. This is going to cost a fortune. Quite a lot of steel, quite a lot of concrete. Now, I would like to build a cement plant, but I really don't want to add any more industry to this, just because it's quite a slow frame rate over here. It drops into the 40s when I get over this. It's alright in town. Go back up 50, 52, 53. Start to go back up over town, it's alright. 59, now 63, so frames are alright there. Yeah, I think I'll build a few more bits and pieces, sort of get this town a bit bigger, and I'm not going to add any more industry there. We are, however, heading out this way, and the reason we're heading out this way is because here there is iron, and here there is coal. So I was thinking Isirine could be our steel town. So yeah, I'm going to head up here and get this done, maybe on the next episode possibly, and get a steel mill built, start building this town up. There's a little village on the hill up here I want to either move everybody or try and... No, I don't think I'm going to try and build all the way up there. I'll just probably move everybody down into town once I've got somewhere for them to live. Now then, what I wanted to do down here is I wanted to use the distribution office for these farms, so I'm going to go and add some more fields in, and I'm going to move the farms around. Might leave that one and let him do all 6 of those fields. Probably do away with this one then. I'm going to get some more fields up here for this one, maybe a couple of smaller ones in here. See if I can stick a few in here as well. I'm just wondering what I really want to do now. I'm going to get these built. I did want to put some more housing up here, but I want to get the shopping centre built before I do any more housing, just because we've had... How many escapes have we had so far? Oh my god, we've had 800 escapes. That's way worse than it was last time. Yeah, I've had 600 this year. So yeah, I drastically need to do something about the food. And these are all... They've got queues of people in the front of the shop constantly. So people are not getting enough, not getting fed. Let's get another shop up here while we're thinking about it. Yeah, probably going to get more housing up here if I can reach, if I can help it. So we'll bring this down. Moved on me nice and straight then. Yeah. Go. Get this road in. Let's get a shop. Small shopping centre? No, it's a bit too big actually. Kiosks are too small. That's too small. I've got this Reno, but it's... That's what I was going to use there. That's the one I wanted to use actually. I'll use it somewhere else, it's not biggie. Let's put another one of these in. We've got... This is the same as that one there. I've got 2 of my shops in, so I don't want to do another one of them. electric cable right in the way. Did I cut some electric off and forget about it? I have an awful feeling that I have. This one. Back a little bit. I'll be able to get a footpath along there then. Might be able to. Yeah. Corner then. That connected up. I'm not going to connect that up to anywhere just yet. Let's get a bit going across there though. I think you ought to save. Just it feels jittery. It feels a lot more jittery than normal. Makes me a little bit nervous. Now that I've got to pay for, because that's power for everybody down here. Nobody had power. Got some research we can do. Let's get that down to the minimum. Just suspend that for the time being. Let the road crew get on with their jobs. Paths are all done down here. They're ready to go. What I want to do around here is I want to start planning for cars. It's large car parking. Now we also have some modded car parking, I do believe, but I do believe they're also flammable. Car park's on fire. If I can find them. It's not a platform station. Car dealer, distribution office. Why can't I see car? Can't see parking. Production office, pipe engine station. Unless we're in something else. Platform station. Park is right there. I bet you're all pointing at the screen, weren't you? Right there, you numpty. We've got garages. We can take 12. This is perpendicular parking. It'd be quite good. Got a large parking lot for 32. They look quite good. That's sort of underground garage. So is that. Small. They're all garages. I don't want a garage, I want to be able to see the cars. I use some of these 32 ones here. Go and get rid of them footpaths for the time being. And then we can connect the road up. Try and get a few of these in here. Try and leave space for... Need some footpaths in the middle of them as well. Don't think I'm going to get 3 in there. Let's go with 2. Could have maybe moved them in a little bit more. Right, what else we got? We've got these long perpendicular. You only got footpaths on one side, yeah, by the looks of it. Let's whack a couple of these in here. Thinking I should have enough room to be able to get a junction out of the middle, because they're not going to be passed through, so... How far are we going here now? So I do want to be able to get a road. I want a road somewhere, say about here. I don't want an asphalt road, I want a gravel road, please. Go like this. Connect them up. Get them connected up there. They're connected. Let's get them booked in. Let's get some footpaths. Let's get that connected up there. Let's. Just wondering. A little bit too much there. Let's try that again. Just need to get that much. I'll do. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Let's find that side. Can't connect these up. I've tried. Let's get these connected. Go to there, then we can get that one connected up. And then can I have a... No. If I hadn't put that there, I could have put a footpath running across there, but they can walk along the road anyway. Fairly certain they can walk through the bus stop. They should be able to, it's allow pass. Bendy. Right, let's get those booked in. So I've got car parking space there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's 150. I want some car parking along here. Make sure to leave enough room to get footpaths around. Let's do the one down here first. Did that go? No, it didn't. In fact, these don't need a entrance at the back. Right, let's check the footpaths. Should be able to get one through there. Can you? No. Let's go. Go along here. Maybe join up with this. Yeah. Can't go any further that way. There is a node there. Really need to go any further that way. What's that connected to? There's an entrance there, that's fine. Let's get this connected up. Get these connected. Can we bring... we can. Bring the footpath down there. There's no point building one round to that because they'll just come off here and use the road anyway. They will, however, use that one to get to here, so that should be fine. Right, so that's parking there. Yes, we're moving into cars fairly soon. As soon as we get some steel, I think. I do need some more people in this town though. How are we doing for time? We're about 40 something minutes. I don't feel like I've got that much done. I've remodeled this. I don't want to build any more housing until that shopping centre's done. Just 'cause otherwise I'm going to end up in a mess with it. I don't want a train line out of here. I did think about having a train line, but people moving on trains isn't really good in this. Not unless I was maybe taking them over here to work or something. I mean, we could do that, but it was just as easy just to run a bus up there rather than going all the way around with a train. I might have some industrial trains coming in and out at some point when we start to expand and move out. And I am thinking of building a harbour or a dry dock there at least. Anyway, electricity over here. That's what we need to do. Now then, I completely unplugged that one, didn't I? I need something. Thank you, autosave. What did I? That seems to end there. I think that was the end of that. That doesn't. I'm always nervous deleting wires because I think I'm deleting something I shouldn't be doing. Soon find out when all the lights go out. I'm sure I've just deleted a substation. Chemicals are full. Is that full? That is full. That must be full. We haven't got any crops. Have I got a spare truck anywhere? What are you doing? Did I sort out that? Right, we're just on rocks. Let's move him somewhere. Anyway, I got a spare gap. No, right. Well, let's leave him there then. Sure, I've got a space somewhere. What are you picking up? You're picking up dumpers. Now then, last time I mixed, it was dumpers and flatbeds. I didn't like it. I'm not doing that again, just in case it does mess things up again. What I want is a small distribution office somewhere that I can send one truck with. Let's get one. Just a little one. Right way around, please. Right there will do. Right, I'm going to let them build that one. Should pick that up straight away. I think they just did there then. Right, I'm going to take a quick break. I shall be back in a second. Right, this is nearly done. I only went on overnight. Just about to get finished up. I did set the construction office to start picking gravel up from here because this is full and this one's empty. Right, we need in here. What I want you to do is I want you to collect from here and go here. I'm going to set 20%. How much does this hold again? I think it's 27 tons. Yeah. I'm going to set 10%. 2.7 tons is enough to keep clothing going. Now then, how much do each of these carry? I don't want to put a massive truck on there because it's not. Once it's cleared it out, it's not going to be running. Needs to be covered. Once it's cleared it out, it's only going to be picking up a bit. I don't want a huge truck on there, but I don't want something too small either. They carry 2.7. They're 3.6. That's maybe a bit too much. Now it's about 2,000 a ton. Don't know. I might go with them. You know, 3.6. They're 3. It's gonna have to be one of these. If I can use a V3S, I'm using a V3S. Right, so you're going to go pick up chemicals. You're going to go and pick up chemicals. Excellent. It's going to get 3 tons, and that's going to bring us in a nice, nearly 7 grand. Lovely. I think he's gone for fuel first by the looks of it. No? Oh no, he's got to go that way around. Yeah, there's no road down here. Right. That's going to net us a little profit. Whilst I was away there, I've put another one in here because we've got absolutely tons and tons of grain. So I'm going to start shipping some grain up to here, especially now that we've got the farms cut off. Speaking of which, I wanted a... no, let's go for mods. I wanted a warehouse down here for the grain. That's quite big. And it's got 4 spaces. That's a bit too small, really. That one will do. I want to use 200. That's huge, that's too big. Right, I don't want thousands of tons of grain. That's a bit too big. So I want something that's going to fit in here quite nicely. No, definitely not. Where my open storage is. Railway storage, cement silos, open storage, small tank. That's too big. Which one did I... Too big, too big. Come on, make up your mind, hurry up. That on page 2. Meat storage, warehouse, warehouse. That one will do. Oh, the road's that way round. I didn't really want the road that way round. Maybe if I put it... No, that's kind of awkward. That's too big. Right, I need the road. I want the road connection that way. Right, warehouse. Now we need a transformer because I've deleted that one. Should have left it there, really. Thank you. Let's put it over this side somewhere. Just there'll do. Get some medium voltage. We only need these little ones. Go to that one. Work our way around this way. Go to there. Can't see. Right, that's in there. That's fine. Get that booked in. Now then, we need some... I saw the power go out. Ooh. I'm going to stop exporting. I can't afford it. Let's not sell any power right now. We're causing problems. Probably lost quite a few people. I was growing at quite the rate though, faster than I wanted to, so I don't mind a few escapes at the moment. Let's figure out where we're coming with the power. Oh, let's go this way. To there. I'll try and leave room for something maybe here. That's connected up there, that's fine. Let's get some of these out. No, I'm going to have to keep that one in. I don't trust you. It did two. Yeah, I had two together, I didn't trust it. I don't think it was connected properly. Oh, rather safe than sorry. Right, that leaves us room to get roads and things out if we want anything along here. I'm thinking probably having a harbour along here or something. We could probably get rid of this one. Connected up. You definitely connected, yep. See wires, right, so we're connected up to there, that should give us power. Let's get that booked in. We'll let them get started on that. Right, so over here, that should reach power wise. Fairly certain it does. Yeah, because it's just a little bit beyond it there, so it definitely does. Right. Now then, I want a distribution office. Let's sell them. They're all stuck here anyway. Can't destroy that at the moment. But what I do want to do is let's assign these 3 fields to this one. Let's sell the covered holes. In fact, no, leave them there because I'm going to use the covered holes. Actually, no, I'm going to use bigger ones. Yeah, I might as well just sell these. Now, I can tell that one to go and work here instead. And I've just got the... It's not going to move until I get power up here though. I've just got the tractor to move then. Now I'm going to sell the covered hull off this one. I'm going to buy another combine. I'm going to plonk some more fields in. I'm not going to do that right now, I'll do that later during the time lapse, I think. What I need to think about is how I'm going to do this now. I want one distribution office which is going to run grain up to here, and I want a distribution office which is going to cover the fields. I need to get the fields in. I ain't got Ryan's fields. These might give us a bit more use of the space, maybe. Try and see if we get big ones in where we can. Definitely put one out there. Or maybe not. Can the bulldozers come over? Well, they can. That's holding you up there. Turn the wireframe on. I haven't used this for ages. We're running low on money. Let's bang out another $250,000. I'm just gonna have to keep borrowing money until I get some steel. Hopefully that that chemical should bring us a bit of money in. I just want that there. Medium, big enough. This big one. Try normal large field. Let's see if we can get that in. That wireframe off because it's ugly. You're not going to let me put a big field in there anyway. Nope. Mediums. Medium there. Let's just double check I can get the road connected to that one. Yeah. Yeah, there's one there. Right, let's assign that to this one. Actually, what I do want to just go and check on is, have I got... Has this been built yet? Not yet. Why not? You've got no gravel, I think. Just put gravel in here yet. Not enough. It's getting used up by the concrete. The asphalt. No. Why are you using concrete? Shouldn't we be using concrete? Unless you're using them on these. Ah yeah. Parking spaces. Right, let's this distribution office with these is not working very well. They're not coming full, they're only picking bits up. Is this full? This is full anyway, right. Road crew. Not a truck. Road crew please. Oh, the road crew, yes you are. Start using this one instead. I'm gonna get that distribution office up because I need to get this grain brought down here because I've got no food being produced or anything at the moment, so that's costing me quite a bit of money. Clothing's not being produced, so I'm not only costing me money, I'm not selling stuff either. Right, what we're doing here now? Fire. Cold. Leave me alone. School's on fire. Be alright, the fire station's just there. There they come. Right. Auto save, thank you. Go away now. Let's get some fields. Want some fields. I'm not going to fit a big field in here anyway, no. Medium field. About there. There? Oh, we've got wires running through there, is that what it is? Let's get rid of that. Let's get medium field. There we go. Medium field there. Can we get one there? We can. Let's turn it around. Field there. Can we get a little one? Can we get two if we really squeeze it? How about connect the road up first? Oh. keeps starting up there. Won't let me. There we go. Won't let me build a bit of road there for some reason. That was weird. Right, can we get a square one in there? I'm not going to get a large one, no, that's way too big. Oh, that would have just been nice, just there. If I can maybe just push the land out a little bit. Gotcha. That square one there. Lovely. Just there will do, thank you. Right, let's get these connected up. Square one's connected up, that one's connected up. Now then, you can go and do this, and this as well. Let's see how they get on. Maybe fit a small one in there. I don't think we're going to get a medium square one in there, fairly certain of it. Get two small ones in there. That should be plenty. Right, so we're going to need a distribution office. Might need a couple of these. Let's pop on. Right, a green one there. A green one there. There's 5 in each. They're going to pick up all the grain, bring it back to here. So then I want a. Go with a 3. Or do we do a 5? Let's do a 5. And I've always got the option. What do I like there? Let's try and keep this flattish. There. Let's see if we can get this road out. Probably best if you do this. We can just connect onto there because they are going to be coming into here. So I'm going to come out of here, go into there first, and then go out. Maybe we can connect that bit up. Okay, so we've got our own little road bit there. Now then, I do want a gas station there somewhere. Station. Why can I never find anything in here? One of the things is that when the options, it's like. Right, we've got these. It's a bit small. I've noticed some of these. These are quite cool. I've also got farm pumps. They're little ones. I want a proper petrol station here. I've got another one as well. Let's use one of these. Pretty good looking ones. That one. Squeeze it in there. That's a gas station on the main road. Do we getting rid of these? Can't at the moment because there's vehicles in there. Oh yeah, I was testing some out. I didn't know I'd saved that on my main game. That was meant to be on a test folder. Oh, you pillock. Ryan did a couple of different versions. Oh, I must have hit save. I didn't mean to do. Right, not going to get a field in there, definitely not. I could get a couple of small ones around here, but that's going to be... I think that's the capacity for this farm anyway, 6 large fields. Now, I could put some fisheries along here. I probably will do at some point. Which will give us some more meat, but at the moment I don't need to worry about meat. It's not anything that's an issue, and we are selling some as well, so yeah, I don't need to worry about that until I expand quite a bit more. Once I get more people in and this starts going down, then do that. Oh, what's taking this road so long? Come on. You haven't cleared that out again, have you? No, plenty. Must be doing these car parks or something. Oh, they're doing these roads here as well. I'm gonna have to pay for this. I've got no choice. I need it running. Because at the moment, not having that food is not having the food and clothing is crippling me financially. Covered hull. Is this a 5 I built? I did. Do I really want to put 5 trucks on this? Let's go. Just pause it before they go out. Right, let's set that to... Can't set it to anything yet. Let's set that to 20%. Let's go 30%. How much can that hold? That can hold 72 tons. So 20% is fine. There's 14 tons there. You're gonna load crops and you're gonna go and bring them to here. Load them, thank you. 50%. It's fine. In fact, even... Yeah, no, let's do 50%. That means there's always some crops in there then. Right, that's my crop supply back on. I didn't really want to have to pay for that, but it's just going to take so long for it to get done. I'm just losing money over and over. Like I said, not only not selling stuff, I'm having to buy stuff in that I was producing myself. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Take 2. Is there any more bits? No, there's no more bits, that's fine. Escape and get off that. Right, okay, so I need to put this wire back in. Thank you, autosave. No. Is that connected? Oh, it is connected. Let's come along there. Connected. Did I disconnect this one? No, that one's still there. Just built around it. Right, that's fine. Right, so they're going to come across and get these built. Hopefully that should give us a bit more of a constant grain supply down here, and then I can stop. Once we start rinsing this, I can stop on from rinsing that. Now I know there's 5 trucks on there, but they have got quite a journey to go across town, and it's quite a slow trip, so they'll only be coming in every now and again. Yeah, I've just got no food down here. I think it's going to be a long episode again. I think I'm going to set it off from here. I'm probably going to add some housing in once these are built. And get a bit more housing along here. And get these car parks up and running. I am tempted to build a car garage. Start getting some cars. You know what? Screw it. I can't sell the cars as part of the rules, which I shall agree not to sell the cars as part of the rules, because we'll be importing quite a lot of stuff to make them. It is a production line we want. Yeah, so I'm not allowed to sell them, but we can have them for our own usage. There's nothing in the rules that says we can't. What are we on here? Red left. Yeah, we're on the road there, that's good. Pop that here, and then we've got some room for footpath access. Like white right. I have two, because then I can have a choice. I can make two different sets of cars, or I can have one producing construction vehicles, one making cars to sell. Let's just put a bit of road in there. I saw it. It's on fire. The food factory's on fire. Oh no! Come on, little car. Seriously, is that all he's sending? One bloke in the car's turned up to put the fire out. We've got no staff here. We haven't. Should be people on these buses. Come on. Oh, I think the construction crews are wiping out all the staff. But they are picking up from all three bus stops, so should be enough people. Oh, numbers are well down. I definitely need the shopping centre up and running. Right, one more car factory and then we're going to get the time lapse up and going. Right, what is... That's a bit of road, isn't it? Yeah. Isn't it? Elocution, dear boy. Right, let's get a bit of footpath across there. Can't get any on there. I was hoping to be able to get a footpath across the front of there, but I can't. Set that down to there, they're not going to use it. Let's get this road. Now then, these car factories don't produce pollution. Now, you could complain and say that that's not realistic, but they are just an assembly plant. It's not like I forgot to put the pollution in. there's no smoke on them, no chimneys or anything, so... Right, what am I doing with this road now? I don't know. Need to go and put them footpaths in though. Right, I'm probably going to get some housing, maybe a couple of shops or something. Maybe a school down here somewhere. Nearest one's all the way up there. School is definitely something I could probably do with. Especially if I'm going to have more housing down here. Bus stop's right there, so that should cover these. I'm going to get this up and running. I'm going to get these buildings built. Get them put in. And that shop. Shop. I shouldn't say that. That's what I say when I'm going to the shop. My dogs go nuts. I say, I want to go to the shop. I'll be back soon. Right. We've done enough. Yeah, definitely done enough for one night. Right. I'm going to jump into a time lapse. I shall see you on the other side. Okay, so finally, yeah, I'm not too happy with this. I've not got this set up quite right. I could do with a road cargo station on this, definitely. I've not left enough room for one, so I'm going to have to rearrange this, redo this. I was thinking about maybe having some fish farms along here as well. In which case, so we're going to put some more housing down here. I don't know. We'll see. Problem is getting, just for the few people I need for the fish farms, it's a lot of, I'd need a lot of stuff down here, and I do plan on moving some of this industry. Fire been put out, it's fine. Yeah, I want to get rid of all these messages to start with. Yeah, I'm going to start moving the industry out as we start to expand. I mean, the eyes on the prize are for Isaiah in for the next expansion. We're going to build a steel mill, iron mine and a coal mine, and probably nothing else with regards to industry anyway. I can bring food and clothing down from here. Meat, I suppose I could send meat over in a truck. It's a heck of a distance, so man, once this is built, I can actually maybe bus a few people down, or even just can have some fish farms here, maybe even a couple of chicken farms or something. We're gonna have plenty of grain here anyway, so I might even possibly get another farm in here somewhere, another 6 big fields or something. Depends, because the iron mine's going here, so the steel mill's probably going to go maybe here somewhere. They are still working on these roads. Nearly finished, not quite. I also need to get another mouse. My mouse wheel broke on me during that recording, and I've had to get an old one and try and rescue it, and it's not working properly. It is kind of working, but yeah, so irrelevant anyway. Yeah, so this is working well. They are picking up 8 tons at a time, which is good. Like I said, the only problem here is I've got too many trucks coming into this one stop, so I'm probably going to bulldoze this, replan it, have it so that this has definitely at least got a road cargo station. I don't really need to use a bigger one on there. I mean, if we've got 200 tons in there, then just means putting a few extra trucks. I've sold the ones out of here. I've got a spare distribution office there if I need to add any more trucks, but I have got 5 coming out of this one now rather than 3. So with the addition, I might cancel this one because I think we've rinsed. This farm. Yeah. I'm going to put this one. Cancel these orders. Leave that. No, I'm just going to cancel them all together. Right, so I've got some spare trucks there for when I need them. I could have just swapped them to over here. It'll save me some money. I'm burning through money like nobody's business. Yeah, we're rather in debt. I've been borrowing 250,000 at a time. The first one was 500,000, but I only owe 20,000 on that now. I've nearly paid that back. So that's one off the thing. 68,000 on that, 88 on that. So I really need to, well, I've got to keep spending. I need to get this steel. The steel is the biggest killer. That's my biggest problem. I mean, spent 408,000 this year, and 172,000 has been on steel. We spent a lot on food, which was only because we weren't getting any grain up here. Now I could have bought grain in, but problem is if I'd have bought grain in, it would have meant that I was cheating here. And alcohol, I would have had to cancel the exports anyway in order to stay within the rules. But yeah, there's just been, I've been getting workers down here, I just haven't had any grain to supply them with. Now are you, I think he just has a dedicated truck. Where are you? On his way back. That's alright. Sell that. Right. Seem to be producing a bit more alcohol. I have got this distribution office here, so no, that's the clothing one, don't do that. I've got this distribution office here, so right, load alcohol and go and unload it at the border. And we'll get 2 of these trucks from down here. This one, I think, yeah. Let's send them trucks there. They can go and export alcohol for me. We are producing a reasonable amount by the looks of it, it's just crops, yeah. So yeah, the only thing slowing that down now is just this jam of traffic here. I really need to redo this. I'm going to reorganise this before the next episode. I might auto buy it just because it's, with the amount of time it's going to take me, it's going to, it's sending me spiralling into debt. I am trying to build within the rules, but if I have to pay for something, I've got to pay for something, otherwise I'm going to be here for ages trying to get it sorted. I'm going further and further and further into debt, waiting for things to get built. Truck going across the bridge. Still not sure if I'm going to get any boats under here yet or not. Maybe some little ones. I don't even know if we're going to use boats. We are going to do. One thing I didn't show in this, I didn't realise they've got these on the side of them, vending posters. So maybe I used a different one, so that we didn't have 2 the same, but never mind. They're a new mod. Are they on the Lexars? I'm not sure. I think so, maybe. This one doesn't build properly. Well, it does, but the graphics don't work properly. It just builds one sort of tower. And it took an absolute massive amount of prefabs, and I kept running out. I had to send some more trucks up to go and get prefabs. So I'm fairly well stocked up again now. I do want to get prefabs on the go. Like I said, I want to move this gravel industry out of here because it's all a bit too jammed up. I did have a serious issue at the start of that. I started collecting gravel from here instead, and because of the amount of cement trucks and gravel trucks I had, they were all coming in here. They all got jammed in a circle, and it created a traffic jam all the way around. And it was because they was trying to come down here to get into this one, whereas otherwise they normally come up here and it wasn't a problem before. But this one keeps running out. So I did move the conveyor back over, but this distribution office is not working very well with these. They're not picking up full amounts. They're only picking up sort of certain. They're only filling up a bit. I don't know why. What, 14%? That's not good. 0.67 tons. So I think I'm going to move the quarry. There's a nice bit of stone here, although it is on the side of a mountain. I might try and level it out to a couple of levels and get some, if I can get some quarries on there, and I'll move my rock crushers over here then. which means we'll have to bus people up, but that's not a problem because they don't take many, and we've got a couple of spare minibuses. I did get rid of the little cars that were in here, and I've replaced them with minibuses now, so the path crews are now using minibuses. I've got 2 spare ones there. Now I do have spare vehicles knocking around, but I had to build this because I needed a paver. I thought I needed a roller as well, but I didn't. It was just a paver, just to get this bridge done. I'm not going to asphalt any other roads at the moment, because I'm going to stick with trucks that are doing 60. I'll wait till we get into maybe in the 70s. I might start asphalting things. I'm not far off there anyway, but I'm not particularly bothered about things doing. I'm not bothered about things doing 100 mile an hour all over the place. I know it's the highest efficiency. Go for the most powerful truck. Go for the fastest thing. Go for the one with the biggest load all the time. And you don't have to play like that, you know. You can enjoy it and use whatever vehicles you want. Like Ryan's trucks, none of them do over 60 odd mile an hour. I think they're all 60. I think the top speed on them all. So fine, I don't mind. I like the trucks, and I like having loads of them dashing about all over the place. If they're not very productive, you just need more of them. You just got to make sure you don't get queues everywhere. Now I have got 2 car dealerships here. Now, even with no staff in there, I'm still getting people queuing, and I can't really stop that. I don't think, unless I was to cut all the paths off to it. There's one there which is a modded one, and there's one here which is the vanilla one. All this little bunting around it. So I'm going to start producing cars very, very soon. We've got the car manufacturing going. I just don't want to spend loads of money on steel and stuff, because you need to buy plastics, mechanical components, electronics. We can get the components from the warehouse to save on delivery. Plastics we're going to have to import because I haven't got any plastic production. Electronics we're going to have to import. And fabric, I can get the fabric from the fabric factory. Now hopefully we should have, once I redo this anyway, we'll have a bit more of a regular flow of crops coming in. Yeah. Right, so with this little bit of a mess, I'm going to call it the end of the episode. I'm going to sort this out before I start the next episode anyway. Right, thanks everybody again for watching. I shall be back really soon with another one. I'll see you then. Bye.